Hello, Internet. Hello, Internet. Hello, Internet. Let's get this shit on the road, shall we? Playing Binding of Isaac again because why the hell not? 500 some odd hours in this game. One of the days I'll beat it. Hate these things. What does this do again? Not bad, but kind of useless on Azazel. His laser breath doesn't really need any knockback. I swear, I get this more than any other boss in the game. Yo!
Aha! I have to move the stream now. I was confused for a minute. Hello.
What to do?
No. Oh, not a lot. Got home, got comfy, started playing a little Star Wars game. How's the Binding of Isaac going?
Shitty, but that's kind of the point of the game.
Well, yeah, it's mostly about pooping.
Not even that, it's a fucking dungeon crawler. So, like, what do you expect?
Pretty much it. And again, it's also literally full of shit. So, who dat?
What's up?
Yo!
Hey.
How you doing?
No, that's not good.
Well, fair enough.
So, we binding Isaac some more then?
I couldn't think of what else to play.
That works.
I
Any
was
update on the DLC for it?
March 31st,
That's not too bad.
so a couple months away.
Yeah. As long as the world's still here, that ain't too bad.
I was gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's not Wednesday, so
Good call.
Yeah, I sort of didn't really do Weeb. Well, I mean, hey, you know what? Demon Souls is made in Japan, so Weeb Wednesday continues in spirit.
There you go.
there you go.
Look, if King of the Hill counts as an anime, that counts as weeb.
There we go. Oh, wait, this is...
This may be some mental gymnastics, but if King of the Hill counts as an anime, and they did an episode where Hank basically played GTA, wouldn't GTA count as Weeb Wednesday?
I mean, sure.
You know what? I'll give it to you, sure. I'm certainly not gonna say no.
Let me do some research here. I mean, Siple's got a Weebmobile. So,
It's true. It counts.
So how
Yeah,
long
and then
until you
you
take your new
shot.
car and wrap it in Anime Girls?
I don't know that I want to do that to her.
So like a year and a half?
Yeah, probably. I'll tell you what, I'm in love with my new car, though. Oh,
I'd really be happy if my truck was back.
fair enough.
What'd you do? What'd you do to your truck?
I took it in for an inspection and I knew it needed brakes. It was supposed to be done on Monday,
Oh,
and they called and said it needed wiper blades for inspection. Okay, fair. And they also figured out what was up with four-wheel drive, that wasn't affecting inspection. So I said, hey, I'll take care of that later. They said, okay, we're putting it back together. And then they called a couple hours later and said, hey, bad news, when we were putting it back together, the dust shield for the inside of your rear brakes fell apart, and it took your parking brake assembly with it.
ouch.
I said, well, that sucks. I suppose we have to fix that. And they said, yep, unfortunately, we have to order parts, and they won't be here till Wednesday. Okay. So Wednesday rolls around, and I go to Clarion before the funeral because apparently my uniform shirt was in my truck. And I said, hey, is my truck going to be done today? They said, ooh. And I said, well, if it's not, I need to get something out of it. They said, no, unfortunately, the guy that's assigned to work on your truck called off today. I said, okay. I said, he'll be in tomorrow. I said, okay. So I sat here all day waiting for that. And at 4:30, they called and said, all right, so since we had to take the rear diff cover off your differential to fix the parking brake assembly, it had to be put back together with the sealant. The sealant needs 12 hours to cure. I said, okay, so that means it'll be done first thing in the morning. Well, there's like another hour or so of work to do on it, so we'll call you on Friday.
Huh.
Yep.
You are definitely getting the runaround, bud.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
That really sucks. I'm sorry to hear it.
I also discovered today that my bad attitude in high school had nothing to do with teenage angst. Either that or I'm still experiencing it at 32, because I fucking hate everything about this class.
I mean, class sucks.
Now, are you actually learning anything that like pertains to what you're trying to do, or?
Well, yes and well, no. See, the problem of it is they have hands-on stuff. I've been in my department for 5 years, so I excel at doing the hands-on things. At the end of each module, though, they have to give a written test. And I still suck at tests. And I've also figured out I never actually learned how to study.
That's a big oof there, bud.
And anything that we've tried isn't working. I'm not retaining anything. And I'm
Yeah.
actually working with, like, shocker, a special education teacher. And the best answer that we've come up with so far is, I'm not autistic. I'm not mentally slow. My brain just works in a way that they have no idea how to work with.
Interesting.
That
Like how I always
sounds
thought I had ADHD, and then it turns out I don't. I've got anxiety and depression.
that sounds about as good as going to the doctor and saying, "Well, the good news is we're going to name a disease after you."
That's 100% where we're at. So, yeah. I have a bottle of Glenfiddich 12 next to me, which I can't do anything about because I have to go pick Sasha up at work at midnight.
Bad luck.
Yeah. Oh, and we have to shave for Tuesday. So, that adds on to the fun news.
Ooh.
Like
Now,
mustache and all, or
Registered trademark?
Now, by letter of the book, it just states that facial hair cannot impede the use of an air mask. By my understanding, that means the mustache is okay to stay. So I intend to do that. I also fully expect I may be sent home on Tuesday for having a mustache, at which point I honestly don't think I'm going back.
Okay, fair.
I've had enough. I'm like half a second away from mental fucking breakdown.
This is like not a great time to be doing that kind of stuff anyways, like... I mean, like, going outside your comfort zone and shit. To do
I
these
mean,
kinds of things. Because
one,
Yours sucks.
I don't know that it's ever a good time for it. Two, I'm 30 fucking 2 years old. The fact that I'm still doing this to myself, I have no idea why.
Yeah. Well, drink a bottle of scotch and see how you feel in the morning.
Yeah, I'll probably still be angry.
Oh, maybe dying. Things go.
So anyway, what's up with the poop monster things?
That's like one of the common endings of the game is various forms of poop monsters.
Oh, good. So really, I asked, what's up with the enemies?
Pretty much. And like I couldn't think of anything else to call this, so I just said poop monster.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's awesome.
Yep. It makes sense too.
It does.
So my day consisted of I went and bought myself a new car, which I'm very happy about. And then my brother called me and we talked about politics for about a half hour.
Sorry to hear that.
Yep.
Did the pink thing jizz on the floor?
Yes.
Okay.
Like there's no other way around it. It's just yes.
Now, do you mean your brother or your other brother?
My other brother?
Okay, well that's not as bad as your brother then.
I don't remember which one's which, dude.
Zach's the brother.
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah. Oh, so your brother, not your other brother.
Yes, I talked to Zach today.
Okay, well that sounds terrible.
It was fine. It was actually alright.
Okay.
There's just family drama going on, and suddenly politics became involved in things.
Excellent.
So that's life. Nothing real big to worry about.
On the plus side, I'm not having any side effects from my vaccination anymore.
Well, that's good.
Those have cleared up.
Maybe it's the vaccination that is bringing back the teenage angst.
No, because I was having this before the vaccination. It just keeps steadily getting worse.
No, it's just the way it is right now.
Well,
So wait, your next class is until Tuesday? Is that what you said?
nope, Sunday.
Sunday it is. What are you doing tomorrow?
Hopefully getting my goddamn truck back.
Hopefully. I'm driving my car everywhere. So.
I figured.
Fucker.
She's still warm.
Oh, excuse me.
I didn't hit? Okay, cool.
No, I didn't call it. But...
That's probably for the best.
Just figured I'd let that go. And...
So you know why I hate people?
So many
coded
reasons.
bastards.
With bastard filling.
I saw somebody today, and like they were wearing a mask, technically.
Technically. Excellent.
But you know those like meme like dinosaur masks?
No. Oh, like is made out of rubber.
Give me a second. I'll send it to the group chat.
Oh, good.
Okay, this is...
On Facebook or the other one.
Facebook.
Okay. Hey, Cyple, you know what you got to do?
What's that?
Get a can of black Plasti Dip and spray your rims. They would look way better black.
Yeah, I've literally everyone I've talked to today about my car has said exactly the same thing, pretty much.
Okay.
Like, we
We're all on
talked
the same
about just
page.
buying black rims or plasti dipping those ones for $10 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a constant discussion today. It's gonna happen because it needs black rims.
Yeah,
It'll
black would
way
look
nicer.
so much better on that.
There.
I'm going to hate this, aren't I?
Probably.
Yep.
Oh god, yep.
What I thought.
Very nice.
Anyway, they were wearing that around the store. And it's like, okay, I can't say anything, but you're an idiot.
Excuse me.
But, yeah. You know, that's the only reason they're doing it is because
Attention.
you can't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then a healthy dose of they didn't get enough attention at home or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Why is god damn it? Oh my. Maybe I should drink some scotch tonight.
I got so much time for scotch.
So much time. I do need myself some scotch.
Bullshit.
Ouch.
Oof.
Oh, motherfucker.
Good guy. Good. Good guy, cruel world. Goodbye, cruel world. World.
I think my stream froze. It did.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Of course. Huh, we banned a user yesterday, did we?
Yep. I did while I was streaming here.
Excellent.
Dude, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is a fucking good game, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been playing it on stream, I've been playing it like as a personal time game, and oh, so good.
Was it Ubisoft just announced they were doing an open world Star Wars game?
Squeak. Yeah.
I'm interested to see how that goes.
Same. Assassin's Creed, Death Star.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm so down.
I mean, if nothing else, their engine is pretty good. So
Oh yeah, it'll be good. Yeah, probably, but it'll be fine.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Well, think of it this way: the same engine they used for Ass Creed is the one that they used for Far Cry, at least 4 and 5, right?
I think so.
It was pretty without issue. I mean, it wasn't cyberpunk or anything.
Thank God for that.
Did you see the lead dev or whoever put out that big statement on the Twitters?
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I started to watch it and I was like, wait a minute, I don't care. And then I stopped
Right.
watching it. It's not one of those moments where like it didn't fucking matter to me, you know?
It basically worked out to being industry issues. Don't blame the teams; they worked very hard. I don't think he took responsibility at any point. It basically said the game was going to be worked on continually, and in fall of 2021, we can expect to see something that is more like what they envisioned to put
Something
out.
playable.
Oh, the actual game will come out then. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's special.
Like, if this was like a demo disc, I don't think anybody would be too mad about it.
We'd still be critical on it, but I don't think
Yes.
we'd be mad.
Yeah.
But like, my God, there's just no excuse for some of the crap in that game.
No, there is not.
No, it's almost like it's not a very good game right now, and that's fine. It's just I didn't pin my fucking hopes and dreams on it because, frankly, I knew that after 8 years of development, the thing was definitely still not ready.
Like I said before it came out, there comes a certain point where you have to say, okay, it's been for fucking ever, and they keep delaying. What are we actually going to get at this point, and guaranteed it won't live up to the hype?
Yeah. They should have, first of all, canceled the last-gen versions of it,
Yeah.
and they should have just said, hey, it's going to come out on the new systems and on PC, and that should have been it.
But they didn't.
No, they didn't!
They-
And now they're a meme, basically, unfortunately for them. Or fortunately for them, who knows? There's still a lot of people that really like it, and that's cool too.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
There's also a lot of people in the world who like their testicles being nailed to step stools.
He's not wrong either.
True.
It is not fantastic, but you can't buy this kind of organic marketing. I'll say
Oh,
that.
no. It's like No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky came out, everyone was like, what the fuck is this? This isn't what you promised, and then 2 years later everybody loves it. Hopefully everybody will love Cyberpunk in 2 years. That's just the way that video
Yes,
games
but
work.
it shouldn't take 2 years after the release for it to be good.
No, it should be
I
good from the
agree with
start.
both statements.
But hopefully the best will come out of it, and that will be that the game will become very good.
Or at least usable.
I mean, people that have played it despite the issues are the ones that have been lucky enough to play it with very few to no issues. Do you say that the game itself is pretty good? I've also heard some people that really didn't like it.
Well,
But
and
hey,
again, I understand that it's buggy, but you know, I'm a Bethesda fan, so I'm kind of
Yeah.
used to things like that.
yeah, that's just
My concern with it is, again, watching some of the videos and seeing the choices they chose, like with the far distant flat sprite traffic.
Yeah.
I don't understand why that was thought to be a good idea.
Oh, it's just a like a resource saving measure, basically.
Oh no, I understand that. I do. I just don't understand why at any point somebody looked at that and said, "Oh yeah, this is good."
You should look up the boat people from the Spider-Man PS4 game, though, because it's the same thing, basically.
Oh yeah.
Except for, like... Spider-Man PS4 received a lot of really good reviews because it was a feature-complete game.
Well, and it's Spider-Man too.
Exactly.
Don't get me wrong. I like the MCU. I have no problem with it. But I think all of us have to admit, no matter what bullshit the MCU shits out, as long as they put the right red, white, and blue uniform on some part of it, people will love it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. The Spider-Man got really good reviews, and apparently it is a very good game. Not a game that I was really looking forward to personally. Not something I'm interested in playing. But I gotta respect, that it is, well regarded for very good reason.
Truth.
I mean, if somebody shows up with a disc copy of it that they'll let me borrow, I'll play it. I'm not... I'll give it a shot, but I'm not gonna go out of my way and buy it right
No.
now.
Back in my day, we had things called rental stores, where you can try a game out before buying.
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
but we also didn't have DRM. in your
actually,
day.
GameFly still exists. I could pay GameFly. But yeah. Ooh, cool.
Alright, so hold on. You're telling me GameFly still exists and is profitable?
I'm telling you that GameFly still exists. I said nothing about profit.
I mean, if they exist, I would assume they're still profitable, at least to some extent.
Well, I mean, hey, Amazon doesn't have to be profitable, so why the fuck should GameFly have to be profitable?
True.
Twitter isn't profitable. Amazon actually is profitable now, I think. But especially with its fucking ridiculous ass market cap.
Fucking hate these things.
I'm sure the feeling is mutual.
I just found an entire part of the map I didn't know existed.
What are you playing?
Star Wars Jedi Fallen. And I'm on the planet Zepho, which is fucking huge. Good god, it's like 80% of this game, I swear. There's just dead stormtroopers everywhere.
Obi's a bat.
Yes, he is. He is what's the name? Azazel?
Azazel.
Azazel. There you
Azul, Azul.
go. Azazel.
And that little one. That's how I got my food.
Oh, that little one is how Papa got his freedom. Now, bon nuit. Bon nuit to you all.
That was such a good episode.
Yep.
Yes. Very good.
Satan, you owe me!
With my last breath, I curse Zoidberg!
Oh, so that's what things would have been like if I actually invented the Fingmonger. I don't think that was the same episode, but
It wasn't, but it was
Dream.
still a good
A
one.
man can
Can
dream.
dream.
I think that was an Anthology of Interest 1.
It's like the Treehouse of Horrors, little
Yeah.
snippets of episodes that were entertaining, but not
Not-
enough to be a full episode on its own.
Yeah, what if
Wait.
that thing I said?
Yeah, pretty much.
Still, though, if they made full episode out of Bender being human, I would have watched it.
I mean, it felt like a full episode, let's be honest.
It did.
Didn't think you'd see me again, did you, Mavis? Mavis is dead. Well, that steamed carrot was a bit spicy for me.
But I had a lifetime warranty. Well, yours
And it
expired.
expired.
I missed that show, but at the same time, if somebody were to announce, we're making new episodes of Futurama, don't.
Like,
It's fine where
let's
it
be
is.
honest. If they had
Let's
ended
be
it
reasonable.
after the episode where Fry lost his hand to the robot devil, it would have been just fine.
Yeah, you know where it was kind of supposed to end.
Like, then don't get me wrong, there were good episodes afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of them. But it just
But I
wasn't.
think it wrapped up nicely.
Yeah, it did.
And then the fact that they kind of wrapped up because they kept trying to end it all the same way, and then they kept getting new episodes, and they had to undo the good ending.
Then there was the episode where Zoidberg found a girlfriend, and it's like, no. Zoidberg is supposed to be miserable and alone. You don't give him happiness.
No, that's why that was the last episode of the show. He finally got happiness.
No, that
Yeah.
wasn't the last one. I think that was like the second to last one.
Well, close enough.
Yeah.
You know.
But that was the whole point, was to make it so that like it ended with Zoidberg being happy.
Zoidberg doesn't get to be happy though. He's not allowed.
Well, he was banned.
Zoidberg's like me. I know how it is.
Someday you'll find your happiness too, bud. You'll find your woman who can't smell.
I couldn't hear you there.
I said you'll find your woman who can't smell anything.
Fuck off.
Which is, now that I'm reading
That was the
this,
point! That
I was
was
gonna
why Zoidberg, that's
I was
why she
gonna
fell in
say.
love with him.
now that I'm reading this is oddly similar to the actual plot.
Honestly, I forgot what the plot was. I just remember I didn't like that episode.
I don't think I actually saw that one.
I saw it once. Like with most of the reboot episodes, as I choose to call them, I saw them once.
They're worth watching again, I'd say. Like if you watch through the series again and you get to them, they're worth like, finishing out. So the movies were really the end. You know? Didn't she end up getting surgery though, so that she could smell, but she still loved it anyway?
As a doctor, Zoidberg was able to give her her sense of smell, but he feared that this would end their relationship. However, he nevertheless performed a nose transplant, and Marianne ended up liking his scent, as she had never learned a good smell from a bad smell. After the surgery, Marianne got a new job collecting waste.
So they learned that there's nothing really wrong with them after all.
Oh no, I think the moral of this story is find the person that's okay with your type of weird.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Cause like, I'm sorry, that reminds me of the episode where Leela meets the guy who gives her a fake second eye.
Look,
that-
Jack, by the time this conversation's done, only one of us is gonna have only one eye.
And it's like,
I was thinking of the average, please.
that's the same episode.
It
yeah,
is.
that's what I mean. Yeah.
And like, it wasn't bad, but it was far
Shut up,
from
Fry.
a favorite. The only good part about it was, wait, no, that's a different episode. I was thinking of the one where Leela was blinded by Elzar, and she's walking Zoidberg out of the hospital. Oh God, I'm coming down!
No!
That was really good. I love
Thanks for the help, Leela.
it. I'll have an extra beautiful bouquet for my extra beautiful girlfriend. Average. Why, Leela, you look so. Can you look completely normal? How does it look, Doctor? Man. If I fuck this up one more time, I'm gonna kill myself. Nice rainbow, dude.
Yeah, that was a rainbow poop. If you break it, it gives you full health.
Cool. If I poop rainbows, it means I'm going to die. I assume. Okay, so I started taking fiber. And let me tell you, boy, that makes a difference. You guys ever done that?
Poop?
No, take
All
fiber.
the time, baby.
Fiber supplements.
I can't say that I have.
Dude, give it a shot. That's all I'm saying. It'll change your life.
Are you like going more or?
It's not really a question. Actually, I'd say it's probably less.
Are you going better?
Yes. And that's what matters.
I don't know. The best
It's
one I ever
significantly
had was
healthier.
still after I had my appendix out. I about popped a stitch.
He died again.
Maximum.
Oh, I'm fucking tired.
Same.
And I'm dead.
No.
Alright, this game is pissing me off. Has anybody got any other ideas?
Monopoly? No.
It's 10:30 anyways, so I'm gonna be going to bed soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this a short stream, honestly.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. We hung out, played some games, shot the shit, talked some shit, saw Obi blow up shit.
Okay, sorry for the short one. Good night, Internet.
That's what she said.
All right, everybody.